Hi, my name is Ananddeep Ganguly. I am the founder and CEO of Varco Leg Care. Leg care as a category in India is yet to be established. Globally, in the first world countries, we see that it is a far more well established category. In US alone, in 2018, it was valued at $4.4 billion, and from there onwards, it's been growing at 23% CAGR. In Europe alone in 2018, there were 3-4 leg care brands which sold $650 million of products. And these products are typically addressing nail fungus, heel pain, the diabetic foot, as well as varicose veins and spider veins, along with heavy leg syndrome. So it's a problem that typically goes up and down the ladder. Varicose veins could affect someone at their mid 30s. Diabetic foot could be someone who is suffering probably with diabetes in the mid 60s. So this category personally is very exciting. The opportunity is huge in India today, given the fact the supply side and the demand side is at the peak, where at the supply side you have our Prime Minister talking about self-care, about natural organic products, and the demand side you have all these Ayurvedic brands which are launching new products, innovative products in the market, and using various channels for discoverability. E-commerce penetration is at all-time high today. The content that that are available online today about self-care is humongous, and I think consumers are well read, well learned today. They are going back and absorbing these content, ratifying it, going back to the market and picking up these self-care products. As a result, I personally feel the OTC category for Ayurveda, for natural products is booming, and in the next 5 years, I personally feel that India is going to be at the global map in terms of having the highest amount of innovative Ayurvedic or natural based brands or formulations. Challenges in this particular category is that whenever anyone suffers from a problem like varicose vein, the first go-to solution would be a laser therapy or a sclerotherapy, which is an invasive procedure. A, it is costly, B, the chances of relapses are more. Product discoverability today is a main challenge, where consumers who are suffering from these particular problems, the leg related problems, they even don't know that if it's a leg health problem or a cosmetic related problem. So they are more dependent on going for mainstream surgical procedures rather than discovering organic natural solutions which are available today in the market. So Varco was IP that was actually in my father's lab. I came back from Oxford Brookes after finishing my BBA honors, and I wanted to build a consumer facing brand, but a very meaningful brand which would have a larger impact, a consumer impact. That's the time I identified this particular problem, the space, leg care. Varicose veins was a major concern in the city that I was staying, that is Bombay. I went down to the root level of actually talking to various chemist shops owners as well as the customers that would come there, and I found out that this is a major problem and there were no OTC solutions that were available. Since this was a IP that was there already in the lab, I took this opportunity of going and launching this as a leg care dedicated brand. Identifying varicose vein, which is a major problem in the coastal belt, right? Dr. Ganguly, my father, he's been researching on these plant molecules for the last 40 years. In the last 40 years, he's developed a lot of innovative formulations as well as innovative pain diagnosis protocol. The first venture that I started with him was a brick and mortar pain management clinic. Eventually in 2016-17, I started building this consumer facing brand, and for me, from there onwards, there's been no looking back. 2000, after post COVID, I took the advantage of the e-commerce penetration, and post COVID the brand has been growing 30% month on month. So we are spending a lot of efforts on our R&D already, and we want to further scale our R&D and come out with innovative products which will not only help us grow our brand, but also the industry at large. We are looking at doing a category extension wherein we are looking at coming up with treatment for nail fungus, for heel pain, for diabetic foot, for heavy leg syndrome, and these are the products that we have co-created with our consumers. Today, we are a digital native brand, but going forward, we want to become a phygital native brand where we want to be discovered in various offline channels as well. Consumers love discovering brands offline, and we want to make our brand available in the highest demanding pin codes. Keeping data at the center of our decision making, we would also kind of launch this in various other markets, international markets, and position this as a evidence based evidence based phyto formulation.